Hello food lovers. On today's video we are going to be making a sumptuous akara. Now guys, in your clean blender add your washed beans. Let me know if you want me to show you a video of how I washed these beans. It's so easy. Now guys, one thing you don't want to do is to be stingy with your onions, because basically akara is just onions and salt. Now you want to add in the pepper you can tolerate, and then guys proceed to add your clean water. Now guys, you don't need to add so much water, and to achieve this you need to blend in beads. If your blender is not a heavy duty blender, blend in beads so that you don't stress yourself. Now proceed to add into your mortar, but if you have an electric mixer or an electric whisk, feel free to use it. It will just help you through this method instead of the mortar. But if you don't have any of this, just go with your mortar and keep stirring it. Now you'll notice that when you keep doing this for 10 minutes or 15, you will notice that the beans becomes more fluffy, the texture becomes lighter. It will not be as thick as when you turned it from the blender. Now that's time to add your salt into the mixture. Now make sure you taste this, because sometimes when there is no salt you will not enjoy. Now proceed to add clean oil into your pot and allow it to get hot before adding the batter you just turned or whisked into the hot oil. Guys, let this thing not be too hot, because you actually want it to cook through. Now I'm going to go through tips and tricks for our akara recipe. Now number one is that guys, you want to add enough onions. Guys, onions is the taste for this recipe. It's just onions and salt, so please don't be stingy. Number two is that there's a misconception going on that you need to blend maybe with no water. How did these akara vendors make their profit? You add water, but it doesn't have to be so much. If you have a blender that is heavy duty that can blend your beans without water, feel free to do it and then whisk afterward. But if you don't, even the traditional way before the whisk and the blender came, they were adding water, but you just need to know the quantity, because the batter needs to still be thick. Now as you can see, I'm repeating the process of frying. Make sure you turn to the other side. Make sure you get that golden brown that you want. For me, I wanted it more cooked, so I made it to a dark brown, a very dark brown. I just like mine that way, but it's still your choice. And don't forget, the reason why my own is not so round is because of the kind of spoon I am using. Now if you have that very round spoon that you just need to throw in one into the bowl, then you are free to go. Now this akara tasted really nice. Guys, will you be trying this recipe? This is good for your breakfast. Your kids are going to love this. I served this with hot custard, and trust me, it was giving everything it was supposed to give. It was akaraing. I love this so much. And as you can see over here guys, I tried opening it for you to see that it was all nice. Now bye food lovers.